What's going on, Fusionites? How are you? Everything's good, I hope. So I have the new Atlantis test here, and basically this piece was the piece that now it's a little drier because I took it out a little while ago, but this is the piece that we soaked for 100 hours. It was actually about 102. I forgot about it. But so we actually soaked it this way because I didn't want to ruin the label. And I don't know if you noticed on the last video, but I marked it before we went in here because that's where the water line was. And I wanted to see if the water line went up over that mark at all. And it seemed to stay. I don't know if you guys can see that. It seemed to stay pretty even. See here, it went up a little bit, this watermark, which could be consistent with a little bit of absorption. But on this side here too, yeah, it's pretty much right in line. So it absorbed a little bit. This is a water line here, and it absorbed about a good quarter, about a half an inch of moisture. But the key is here, the dry out. So this has been drying actually for about 24 hours. And I want to know, the biggest catch is how this is going to click back. So I'm going to do this back. So basically we would have taken out the floor. It would have been soaked for 24 to 100 hours wherever the flood came in, or we had some water issues. So basically we've dried it out. We set them up. The water's drained. And I'm going to click it together with this fresh piece that's not been underwater. And wow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is perfectly. So from here, where there was no water, perfect lock still. Right about here is where the water, we soaked the water here on this one. And you can feel a little bit of a lip. Just very, very, very slightly. I don't know if you can see it. That's very, very impressive. So very, very little light lip there, barely noticeable at all. Barely noticeable at all. This is where the water was loaded here. So very, 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 very slight raise in the water. Now I'm gonna pop this out and go this way. So we're gonna test the lock, the female end on this end. So I'm reversing these two pieces now. And again, locked, locked. Wow. Very, very, very little height. There's definitely a little lip here. There's definitely a little lip. So that means it absorbed into, and I can see here a little bit where the water absorbed, and actually where it absorbed around this around the swing chain hole here. You can see it a little bit puffy there, and there's about a good, from what I can see here, is about vaguely see is about a half an inch of moisture that actually tucked into here and just raised it a little bit. But you have to remember, this is all covered with base and trim here too. So as for solubility, very, very, very little moisture came in. And after the dry out, we have very, very, very little buckling here. And the biggest thing is both sides click back into a fresh, non-compromised piece of the flooring. So basically we take this section of the flooring out, we dry it, click it back, and totally no problem whatsoever both ways. Now believe me, I've done this experiment on other laminates and there is no chance that anything fits back together like that. You know, so that's 5 inches of water over 100 is about 102 hours, really, and then dried for 24. And there is no visible, no large visible signs of any problem. And that's very impressive. This is our new waterproof laminate Atlantis. Oceana and FuseGuard are all patent into our Tidal Core technology. FuseGuard's not actual Tidal Core, but Atlantis and the new Oceana are Tidal Core products, which will give you this kind of results with water. So guys, share this video to your customers. Water top down, impenetrable. Water from the sides absorbed very, very, very little moisture. I don't even know. Yeah, you can see a little bit of a height difference there, but that's it. I'm super impressed, and I'm sure the office is going to be really happy with these test results, and your customers will be too. That's it. Just wanted to share that. Okay, guys. Hope all is well. Thanks. Have a great day.